It was more of a random kind of dance, like, a variety of songs and all that. So in this particular session, I think that's when I cracked my back.
In the world of dance, every step has a beat, it has a story, and every story still has a beat. On VibeSips, we are tapping into the rhythm of life, one conversation at a time. So just sit down, relax, and let's talk. So today we have a very amazing guest. She's our very first guest. This is our very first episode. The talented manager and leader of M27, Nalwanga Gloria. Thank you for coming on this show.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rose, for hosting me. I'm very delighted to be here, and I look forward to what it is that you guys are prepared.
So guys, you might not know this. I've actually met Gloria before, but it's like, not really, it was like in passing. Do you remember that time?
Yeah.
So it was last year during the K-pop festival. She put up an amazing performance with that team. I remember you guys danced to 17's Cheers.
Yes, yeah, true.
I was amazed. I was like, because I remember we didn't even talk on that day, did we?
No.
We did not. How did we start talking?
I think you were filming something with other K-pop contestants, like a mini kind of thing. And I think that's when you landed on me and, hi, what's your experience like and stuff. I didn't know you. I didn't even know who was asking.
Oh, yeah, I remember talking to F1 at that time. But then we got to talk when actually your dance video went viral. My channel, where I shared your dance video, it just went viral. And people wanted to know. I just wanted to know. I didn't know it was actually being led by a girl. It's there's that stereotype. Okay, it's not common. Let's say the truth. It's not a common thing. So I wanted to dive into that and be like, how did this all start? Like, how did you come up with like M27? Okay. How did all that come?
Okay. Well, I would say I was home and I was scrolling through channels and all that, and then I landed on a show on TV in Africa. That is a Korean TV station, and they were airing Island.
Which oh, in Ipen.
Yeah, in Ipen.
Oh, okay.
So I followed up, from when I tagged along, and then I started following up on the show and all that, and I liked it. I really did. I felt very inspired, and actually, right on the course while I was still watching Island, a friend shared with me a flyer to do with K-pop festival. I was like, oh yeah, this is it. This is it. So I had friends. M27 is comprised of friends who are K-drama lovers, K-pop. So we're like, yo, how about we come together and we do this thing? So basically, yeah, that is how M27 started.
But the big question is, why M27? Like that name, where did they come from? Or you just say, M27. The number, the letter, what does it really?
Well, these are friends that I've worked with. I think a big number of them, I met them in March specifically, March 27th, on March 27th.
Of what year?
That is 2021.
Okay.
Yeah, so when we were figuring out of, okay, what should we call ourselves? And then for me, just that time when we started was very inspirational because I didn't know what was going to spring out of such connections. And so when we came together, we were like, how about we, name ourselves after that, our first encounter.
Oh,
and that's how M27.
March 27.
March
I didn't
27.
think about that. I didn't think it was like a date or anything like that. I just said, I think which K-pop song, which K-drama, which, But anyway, so it also comes down to like, okay, now you all have a love for K-pop.
Yes.
Now this is like a personal question for you.
Okay.
What's your favorite K-pop group? Or group dance practice? Your favorite K-pop group dance practice. Not the group, but the dance. Choreography.
I'll talk about Love Shot.
EXO. EXO.
I'll talk about Love Shot.
Why?
Love Shot. There was this time, last year we were practicing Love Shot. We went
for the festival.
And it was very traumatizing. It was hard. The choreo was very hard. Like, it really gave me chills, And I am a person, I love things that are Challenging. Yeah, true.
I know that feeling. I also feel that I like challenging things.
Yeah, so for me, I've looked into different kinds of choreos for K-pop, but when I landed on Love Shot, I was like, this is different. This is super. I was like, I appreciated the entire thing, the entire concept, and big up to the choreographers of Love Shot. Yeah, it was really massive. So for me,
you have to teach me something before the show ends. Like at least like there have to be a killer part. I know some things. Love Shot. I know you have to teach me that.
Well,
step.
I'll be delighted. So for me, currently it's Love Shot.
Still up to now.
Well, we keep moving.
Oh, okay. Something else I'm curious about. I'm always alone, so I always do solo things. You have a group, so I teach myself. I teach myself. How does it work in your group? Do you have someone who learns the choreography quickly, teaches the rest, or everyone gets to learn their part? Then you guys come together. How does it work? Leader, or you all play your roles?
Well, M27 has a structure. I being a leader, there is a choreographer, there is a finance person and all that. But when it comes to choreography, for as long as the choreographer and I agreed to a particular song, this is when we're looking to of which member does what best, according to the song. And we devise means of, okay, this person will be taking on this part and then this part. And it's from there that we send it out to all members, and then they start, the individual kind
number.
of... Yeah,
okay,
the
so
individual part.
First, then you learn as a group later.
Then we come, together as a group.
I don't have any experience with that, so I can't say that I know. So we talked about your favorite K-pop dance.
Yeah.
Who do you think? Oh, okay, not who do you think is the best, but who is your favorite dancer in K-pop?
In K-pop.
Okay, I hope you say your person I want, but I know you might not. But it's okay.
Well, I would say Jungkook. Jungkook of BTS,
Jungkook.
yeah.
Do you have a reason why?
He's very dynamic, and he's a kind when he goes for a certain song, he gives it like his very best, not just about the dancing, but even...
Cute. I always tell people that, you know what, it's like he makes the dance his own.
Yeah, true.
And if he's doing like girl groups dance, it's not like one lane, one style. He knows how to diverse.
Yeah, true.
The same.
He's very broad when it comes to choreography, and he doesn't hold back. He'll go for the entire thing, I find him inspiration when it comes to dance.
And he's young.
And
he's my age.
What do you mean by that?
And we're born the same month. I'm just saying. Okay, another thing.
Is he your bias?
Of course, it's my bias.
It's my bias. It explains it, okay?
You already know it. I think you already had it from the start. So, there's another K-pop festival next month. That's June. I'm wondering if your team is going to participate this time round.
Yes, we're going to participate.
Are you going to spoil? Or you don't want to spoil? Want us to reach that down and find out?
Yeah, I would rather... I don't want spoilers. I would want us to be like awestruck. I would say that. Yeah. This time around, it's going to be mega.
Anything. But how is it going? Like the practice, everything, is it coming along fine?
Well, we just started. But I have faith in what we believe in. Like when we purpose to go for something, we go for it. And so I'm very certain that we can beat the deadline, which is 1st June. But
that's less than a month.
Yeah, it's really going to be a whole lot of work. But I'm actually excited about it this time.
I hope
around.
we don't end up performing the same song. One as a solo performance and one as a team performance. The comparison.
It'll be hilarious.
Your comparison, I just feel like, let me join the group. Let's just do it as a team. I can't do it solos. But then we come down to, the challenges of K-pop in Uganda. Not a lot of people know K-pop. Even though you tell K-pop, people don't know that. They might know something, but they don't really know what K-pop is. For those who don't know, actually, it's Korean popular music, Korean, so K-pop. Other people don't know that. So how is it, or when you're trying to make people understand, because people are questioning, people are asking whether they call them China, those things like that. Sometimes it's annoying. How do you deal with all those things?
Well, I think one, I would want to appreciate BTS and Blackpink. They've done a very big part in spreading K-pop, where not as much as people are not well conversant with K-pop, but at least they've heard about BTS and Blackpink. So they give you a start, like, somewhere to start from. But then when it comes to Uganda, broadly, I think not so many people are actually educated about K-pop. Not so many of them. And then you'll find people doing a mix-up of K-pop and Afro and all that. And when you're to look at it, you're like, no, that's not K-pop, you know. But, well, I think it's upon us K-pop enthusiasts to spread the love, you know, spread the love, teach young people out there about K-pop, and then, show the good vibes of what K-pop is.
I'm wondering how many people watching this know K-pop. If you know anything about K-pop, please tell us in the comments. But leaving that aside, there's something else that I've gone through. Although it wasn't because of dancing, I injured my spine, I injured my back. Sorry. So I'm inquiring, have you guys ever had injuries during training? Because some of these dances can be a bit, challenging and hard, and you can get like some injuries, sprains here and here. Have you ever had that? And if you have, how have you dealt with it?
Well, I think for me it was 2022 when we were into rehearsals, and I had terrible back pains. They were very, very terrible that I could bear.
Don't tell me it was like,
No. We were actually just,
Permission
doing...
to dance?
No. It was more of a random kind of dance, like, a variety of songs and all that. So in this particular session, I think that's when I cracked my back in a way. And I at first, should I say, I underestimated it will go. But as time went by, I would go for, massages and all that. Like, it was really, really painful. Although I thank God that I overcame that, because, man, time came that I couldn't actually walk. I couldn't walk. My team was, like, they were stuck of, okay, what next? Like, what are we going to do, And so... there are very many accidents during rehearsals and all that, but I think for me the end goal is, for as long as you have purpose and the love of doing what it is that you do, you keep pushing, you keep desiring to be better and better. And then maybe the other part I would mention is, if you have a team, being a team, it's as good as if a member is not part of whatever you're doing, it creates loopholes, for the entire team. Like, you don't feel yourself, you don't feel like you're enough. But when you join up together, and so in instances where you have, let's say, injuries and all that, I think for me, the number one people I actually think about, it's my team. Yeah.
You feel like you're becoming a burden. You feel like you all that, but you want to be there, but again you can't.
Yeah, you can't be there. You actually cry about it most times. Yeah, it really does hurt.
I don't know. I'm a solo performer, so I can't relate. But I've seen, like, when Sugar was injured, BTS, when he had the surgery.
Yeah.
And they had to always leave the space for him when they're performing. You could feel like they know he's missing, and that's that he's missing. They don't want to cover it up. I can kind of try to understand from that perspective, but I've never experienced it as me.
Well, I did.
Okay.
I did, yeah.
So now we've talked about the current M27, Gloria, the manager, the leader. How about we go back to you? When did you first discover your love for dance? How far does it go? Nursery, when you're dancing, and then they just throw that common name, or later on in life?
I must say that was good money.
That money, you don't know.
Yeah, but, well, my journey for dance started when I was 7 years old. My mom and my stepdad always come together, and then they would tell us, guys, who is willing to do, is it... this Congolese kind of, dance to this Congolese kind of music. Yeah. And, you're just there, and then you're dancing and all that. Lingala. Yeah, Lingala.
Lingala.
And, but at the end of it all, you knew that, okay, there was money coming in, because it wasn't just about seeing people, laugh and all that, have fun. So for me, it was actually that moment. And then I think I joined Scripture Union when I was a kid, and would dance. And then when I joined high school, something, MDD.
I was saying MDD, but they would do traditional things. I don't know if... Anyway.
Well, for us, yeah, it was really, really traditional. It was traditional, but we had moments of Interact Club.
Yeah, where we do I don't know if for the same age, but dance was popping around that time.
Yeah. So we'd wear cool stuff and all that, and you get into hip hop and you do your thing. So for me, it has been really a journey with dance, but I might as well say my mom was a dancer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What dance? What type?
Well, I can't really explain, but she used to love to dance.
She wasn't doing it professionally, but you could see that she was a dancer at heart.
Yeah, true. Actually, even today, she does. She does. When she finds a cool song, she'll dance to it, and they're like, yeah, I think I got it from you, you know.
And then the genes.
True. And then I think it was now later, 2021, when I resumed dance. All that while after high school, then campus and all that, there was nothing to do with dance.
Trying to adulting, trying to be an adult. But she had to go back.
Yeah. So that show, Island, should I say, caused an awakening in me, the other side of me, to do with dance. And I was like, man, I miss this thing. I need to go back into this thing. Yeah. So I remember someone used to ask me, like, when did you start dancing? I'm like, I've been a dancer for all this while, but it's not that I put it out there.
That's a very common thing, you know, because I used to dance, but it's like after COVID and after I got injured, like I couldn't bowl anymore, so I had to get something else to do. And then I started taking dancing more seriously than I used to. And people were like, you never started. I used to dance, but just on the low.
Yeah.
I never used to see it this way.
Yeah.
But I feel like COVID maybe pushed it a bit up there. But I always used to dance like, what are you saying? But people always have that thing of like, when did you start dancing? Like, I don't think you used to dance, but I understand where they're coming from as well.
Okay.
Okay, now, this is also, we talked about Island. You remember when those guys came into Island, and then there are those that were training for long, like Hesang, and then those that weren't, like Sonu. I wonder, are you professionally trained or it's self-taught for you?
I would say self-taught.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
Man, yeah, the same. But this is Uganda, man. It's only those plan kids that have like dance school when they are young and they go for like ballet or whatever. So you have to. It's in the genes.
It's in the blood. It's in the blood. You just do your thing there. Yeah. But it's very interesting. You know, when it comes to dance, I think the people who look out for how professional am I in, let's say, dance, but it all springs from, should I say, one's love, and that is how, on that road, that's how you become professional in whatever it is that you've been doing. So
it's that passion ignited in
it's the
you.
passion.
Otherwise, if you don't have it, it's not easy.
Won't work.
This is when you start shooting. Actually, where do you shoot from normally? Is it an indoor studio or like outdoors? And how do people react? I want to hear people's experiences, because at least you're a group. Maybe when you're solo, there's a way. So tell me about that experience of shooting outside. I'm more of a K-pop. What do you have a China?
Well, I think. I think currently we've received good response, and I think beautiful reactions from people. When you're out there and then you're shooting whatever you're shooting, like everyone is like, what are they doing? You know?
How come I have the opposite?
I don't know.
No, team choreographers look better than solo things. Because I went out shooting, I came back home, and someone was asking my mom if I was right in the head.
Why would someone say that?
I think people are just not used to that. I think so. And then I'm even so as if you're a group, there's it looks a bit maybe more legit. I don't know. But as time goes on, of course, now they adjust. I feel like it was something new. But as you keep doing it, it's like it now becomes the norm. It's normal. It's okay. They start kind of understanding what you're doing. But before, as that crazy girl just like goes on the roadside and starts whatever or in the field and starts.
Yeah, but I also believe that Ugandans out there should open up to creative arts, like in all kinds of formats. It doesn't really have to be put in a box of if you're shooting a video, this is where you must be stationed. Like anything can happen anywhere according to what kind of video that you're not trying to shoot and what message you want to put out there.
And we still also don't have many dance studios. Let's just be honest. We don't have well-lit dance studios in the country. Even they are there, it's not giving what you want. What you see, like, how the high quality of us, we are to K-pop, we know the high quality. So when you're looking for something like that, it's not really giving. So like, let's just go to Sunkist, because that's the best we can do at this moment.
Yeah, true.
We don't have a lot of options.
Well, yeah, you're right.
For indoors. Outside, you have, of course,
outside,
a lot of options. But
outside, it's available.
So there are many things I want to talk about here and there. I don't even know where to start, because when are you going to collaborate?
Ah.
We need to dance. I need to join that team. I need to know how it feels like to be in a team.
Well, a collaboration.
At the festival.
Ah,
We can
yes,
dance. I feel like we are going to dance the same song. I don't know why. There's that song that's a book on my, but everyone has been talking about.
seriously?
We just don't. I hope we don't.
I look forward to 1st June. I look forward to it.
And
But
this might come out after. I wonder. They'll know by that time, but I hope not. And I hope I'm actually able to perform because, like I always say, I have issues with my spine.
oh,
So
sorry.
some days it's just off, some days it's on. We'll see. And I'm shy. I don't think you have a team. You have people supporting you. You're not standing in front of people.
No, but let me tell you, even when you're standing, when you're standing as a team, like, you're facing other people who don't know you, you know?
But you have support.
What?
I'm up there alone. I'm up there alone. And then, have people ever had like certain expectations of you?
Oh, yeah,
And
a
that
lot.
puts you on more pressure.
Yeah, a
Because they
lot.
just want to come and have fun. But I remember last year I didn't perform. I got sick, I didn't perform. So everyone was, I thought you were going to, I thought. So there's that burden that I feel like, just because I shoot a couple of dance videos online, it's not the same.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a 30-second, 40 minutes. This I have to do at least a longer thing. A whole song, like half of each song, like at least 3 minutes. I'm not that fit. You will come here and think of it. I'm not. I'm going to collapse. And I look at the guy who was dancing dynamite and she couldn't catch her breath. I don't want to be looking funny like those
You
things.
still remember that? Come on.
Oh, of course, I was filming. I remember everyone in 4K. Whatever everyone did. The guy went to, no, she was dancing mic drop.
Yeah, true.
I'm like,
true.
why did you pick? You would have picked Super Shy. It wasn't out by then, right? I don't know. Like, why would you do mic drop when you know that thing is intense?
Yeah.
And you don't have the core strength to do that. And then I just, you want to be kind. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Let's move on. So, I want to know, how long does it take you to learn a choreography? Like, how do you structure that? Do you have like a time frame, or it's always different according to what you're learning?
Well, should I say it's in 2 versions? One, if let's say we are invited to perform somewhere, then we'll know that we have to beat that target, like whether we want it or not, we just have to deliver. So that side calls for, should I say, extreme seriousness and then devotion, and knowing that, okay, someone is putting in their money, expecting to see you perform, so you really have to deliver. And then the other version would be, should I say, a structure where you lay off days and you're like, okay, this day we're going to meet at this time and all this and do this and all that. But still, when one looks at the song, you will have, should I say, dimensions of weighing from this end to this end. Like, if you have specific days that you've laid, you'll have to look into, by this time, we must have finished, let's say, the chorus, or we must have handled this, or, so it will be upon each and every member to know that.
And you said they do individual things first, so you have to have your part down before that team.
Yeah, true.
I'd forgotten.
So that time when we come on board as a team, like, everyone shows what it is that you've been up to. Like, have you executed the assignment and all that? And we always have this thing of, you wouldn't want to, should I say, lag the team behind, because we're counting.
Everyone's level length.
Yeah.
It's like they just got you and cropped you into that thing, and you're not really.
Yeah, but then obviously there are other, should I say, physical circumstances where maybe someone is not able to.
That would deliver. As to be like, today my back. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's why I can't do team, because I feel like I'd always be disappointing. And then I also have to tweak the choreographies according to me, because I can't do some choreographies because of my spine. I tweak it to match me. So if I have a team, we'll be looking different. Unless everyone tweaks it to match me, then I feel like I'm a burden. So who solo?
No. You're not just giving that. No. You're not just giving that. But I think it also goes back to a place of, you need to come to that, should I say, level where you understand members. Because, I mean, even as much as you come together to do it, that's what you believe you love doing, but there is life outside that, Even as much as, yes, there are targets, which must be meant. I also put now, like a leader that I am thoughtful towards my members of, okay, this person was going through this one, and then we are always welcoming to help one another in mastering whichever kind of chorus that one is really taking on. Because we can give someone we can give someone a part, this is what you're going to take lead in, and they find it challenging. So you won't go and, scold them of, you didn't do this, you didn't deliver or what, but rather see how best can you help them overcome that which has been given them.
Challenge.
Yeah. So personally, I think that is how it really operates.
All right.
So there is nothing like escaping.
You have to endure
You have to
and
deliver.
go through it.
Yeah.
So, Living, I asked you about your favorite K-pop dancer. So, Living, I want to now move from just K-pop as a bubble, because dance is dance.
Yeah, true.
I enjoy K-pop, but I do enjoy my Afrobeats. I do enjoy my Amapiano. I'm not good at, the break dancing. That's not my forte. But generally, who has been your role model or inspirations in the dance industry? It could be a choreographer, a dancer, because some dancers, not all dancers are choreographers. And some choreographers might not be able to dance like good dancers, but whatever. So has been your role model inspiration in that aspect from anywhere. It doesn't have to be K-pop, it has to be generally. Whatever you want. If it's K-pop, then good. But if it's not...
Well, I think it's this young... I don't know whether I should call him young, but Kida the Great.
I know Kida. I know.
Yeah, from the time when I started watching his videos and all, I was like, man, this dude, wow. He made me love popping,
You can pop?
Yeah, I can.
Someone's going to have to show us.
Nah.
Yeah. I can't. My things are just rhythmic. I can't do anything that needs me to... I just can't.
Yeah, so for me, it's Kida the Great, really. Young as he was, he went for bigger, competitions, and then he's kind of, how should I say, he makes dance speak to someone,
He knows how to communicate.
Yeah, he knows how
using
to
dance.
communicate.
There's some people you look at dancing and you just know what they're trying to tell you without having to ask questions.
Yeah,
that's
true.
talent.
True. So for me, generally, it was really, really Kida the Great, and then I think I looked on to Brian Puspos.
Choreographed 7 by Jung. I know.
Yeah,
Brian Puspos. That guy can move.
He can.
And he's a great choreographer and dancer as
true.
well. And he actually, I like his unique perspective on dance. There's some things I expected that, but there's way his choreographies are just not expected, but they just work.
Yeah, true.
He looks at the song and the person in a way that is just them. I just like how he looks at music and choreographs for that specific person and what would work for them. Because he's... Let me not even explain. Those who know. If you know, you know, because...
Yeah, Brian Puspos, he's really, should I say, he's very natural. He's very natural when it comes to creating choreography. You listen to a song and then, after finding out that it is, him who choreographed the dance, you're like, oh, wow. He's very detailed. He's very
those
detailed.
Subtle things, you just be like, if you're a good dancer, you catch a lot of people might not catch those subtle things, but if you're a dancer, be like, that's not easy. But when you're just looking from you're like, but those details, he knows how to, mellow down and get detailed.
True.
And
True, very true. Maybe the other part about him is I've tried to learn from him in
what is
dance.
That? Stizzy. Or Stizzy or just his own?
No, I think this was a different one where, he's a kind who, when he is dancing, he makes you feel whatever it is that he's doing is simple. And when you're to go through it, you're like,
that's what I was talking about. Maybe if you just look from the outside and you're not really a dancer, be like, it looks easy.
Yeah, true.
Try doing it because it goes down to... That's what I was saying.
That's when you're like, man, how did he do this? Very complex, and he just makes it look, very easy. Anyone can do it. You can just wake up and, go for it and all that. Yeah, so...
What a great dancer is.
Puspos.
Of course, that's what a great dancer is. What else can you... Yeah, because imagine there are some people who even make a very simple choreography look hard.
True.
You who sitting, you're tired from watching them. They don't let you, like, you don't relax. You like on the edge of your seat, not because it's nice or you're enjoying it, but because you feel like, I think they're hurting. You get? Not everyone can dance, but
Yeah,
people
true.
just assume it. So, as you know, dance is still frowned upon. It's not looked at something you can be like, oh, maybe professional or something, like someone say, I play football. Some parent might be like, maybe you have a future. Even though in Uganda it's not much. People want to be those jobs, the normal things. But this is a new generation. And you can't say, I want to dance. That is still, sports right now might be something. It has now gotten that age. But if you tell dance, they'll be like, no, dance be just, you can't really pursue it in that way. So what advice would you give to kids that want to pursue it in a way, but how? It's hard. Hot seat. My mom, my dad. That advice.
I would say that it all springs from one, your love for dance, that passion for it, and then the other part is time comes that it will dance will demand for more, much more aside your passion for it, and that calls for being very strategic. If you desire to do it, let's say on a very professional level, you'll have to be strategic. What kind of songs you go for, what kind of dance you're looking up to, what kind of genre you're going for,
and associating with.
And then the company of people, and then how are you marketing what it is that you do out there?
How do you market?
Well,
how do you market? Talk about how do you market?
Well,
social media, friends.
Social media, yes. Social media, yes. But I think, I'll speak specifically in this that we've been doing. Generally, that is K-pop.
K-pop fest. Okay.
You'll find that at most what we've had currently, it's a K-pop festival. And I think that is why it is not on a greater length, like known out there, amidst Ugandans. But assuming, let's say, we hold, let's say, a concert, a concert like.
But where are we going to?
No,
the new stadium.
Yeah, anything can happen.
Are you going to Morocco for 80s? I want to go, but I'm broke. I'm stopping for BTS comeback. It's the first time a K-pop artist is performing in Africa.
Yeah, in Africa, true.
It'll be nice.
And it's really very honoring because I've read articles where Africans who love the genre that we do, more of their questioning of how come we're not being looked at,
Yeah, they're not putting, but the ticket prices, my friend. Africans are here coming, but foreigners will fly in and feel those.
Yeah,
I know
true,
that because
true.
Those ticket prices are not.
Very true.
Those are kidneys there.
So for me, I think, and then the beauty is, should I say, knowledge of how to utilize social media and then marketing and all that is really increasing amongst youth. So maybe the other part would be, I've seen, obviously, videos, just even with our Ugandan artists here, and then they have backup dancers and all that. For dancers to come to a place of, we're not just backup dancers, but we can feature.
That's why I started this because I see like dancers contribute a lot in performances. They're going to come up with those choreographies, but they're going to be in the back. No one looks at the dancers,
one looks at them,
but they put in a lot of work. We also need our own platform to be like, yo, I've actually seen Asia, they're doing it. They have like street woman fighter, street man's fighter, whatever. They're all there. But then here, people are just, of course, TikTok, but they're not being recognized in that way. True, but they do a lot for these artists.
A lot, true. So personally, I think it's for us dancers to move from a place of, being settling to be backup dancers, and then come to this level of, we are featuring you. So the featuring is, we can, you're going to do your thing, we're going to do our thing. It's,
featuring Jabberwockies. Featuring M27.
Instead
of just no name, nothing. They actually even have a mask. We don't want to even see your face.
You get. I think recently when I was watching Street Woman Fighter, where
two,
where Badali was, the thing, you know. I love the fact that actually not so many people knew that she choreographed Rover. Yeah.
Mr. Rover.
Rover.
You know that dance? Yeah. I don't. I just know it in my head, but I can't really dance it. And she also did, what is that thing? I forgot another dance, a girl's dance. Fucking tomboy. Oh, I swore, sorry. Fucking tomboy. Yes.
Yeah.
And also now she did Sish.
Yeah.
Baby Monster. Actually, I did that dance. She's a choreographer.
Oh, yeah. So it comes to this place that the world didn't know her, you know,
until Street Woman.
Street Woman Fighter.
That's why we need platforms for dancers, because they're not just backup dancers. They do a lot. All these training challenges, them.
Yeah,
but
true.
who is the first? The artist.
The artists.
Obviously.
Yeah, true. So creative arts out there, check out the dancers. Give them a platform. You know, create a platform for them, and we are here. We are here, and it's very, you know, it's very nice if you're recognized for what it is that you've been doing, because I would say actually in a way of you're being appreciated, you know, rather than you being, you know, behind the curtains and now you're being pushed, or this is the person, because just like you've mentioned, dancers really put in a lot. There is a lot.
No one knows. Just there's really nothing. Just moving here, there. People really underplay dancers, choreographers. People underplay the dance industry.
Yeah, true.
They do a lot for the whole like music industry, even some movies, when they say musicals.
Very true. And actually, you know, artists need dancers. They need them, but they need to give them their recognition.
Like who's Whitney Houston kind of vibe. But now everyone has put on a performance.
Yeah, true.
Because they want that.
There is a song. There was an intro version where Jimin and Jungkook were doing like a kind of ballet thing,
and they were being lifted.
Yeah, being lifted and all that.
It was so nice. Black Swan is coming.
This is very iconic, you know.
It is.
This is very iconic, and I loved it. I love it. So whether it is Whitney kind of songs or Celine Dion or whichever,
there's something that can work for it.
Yeah,
something can be created. To actually push it from here to up there.
To another level, yeah.
To enhance the whole thing.
Next level.
No, first wait, next level. But it was Badali choreography. I think next level is Badali choreography. No. I think. I'll correct myself. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I think I know my choreographers. Maybe. So now let's go to the fun thing. We have this part of this or that. And I have to ask you like a dancer, this or that. I asked some of them during the whole conversation, but I might repeat them. Okay. You have your boots on. So I'm thinking, what do you prefer? Sneakers or boots? Or heels when you're dancing?
Sneakers.
Contemporary or classical?
Contemporary.
I think you're just thinking of that Jimin dance. So I know what your answer is going to be here, but let's just go hip hop or ballet.
Hip hop.
Solo or group performance. I know what that is.
I'll do group.
Obviously. So this is the last one, which I think again I know the answer to, but then choreographed dances or freestyle?
Can I choose two?
You're going to say both? You're going to use your joker card? You both. You can do both.
I can do both. Choreographed and freestyle.
So have you ever choreographed for anything?
Yeah.
Ooh, I've tried, but I feel like my choreographies are still on the baby version, like baby stage. But I'll get there. Let me dance to your choreographies. Then I'll learn how to choreograph, maybe. But I always labeled as a soft dancer. I don't know if that's true or not. Have you seen me dance?
Yeah,
You're labeling this. So I said, it's soft. Even though it's a tough dancer, I make it soft. Like I make it soft. But I think, like I said, I mellowed down out of dances because of my injury. So it ends up having a new genre, like, soft. They have like something there, maybe you're strong or you're modern or something.
Well, I think with me, anything goes, really. Anything goes, yeah.
So how it comes is how you... So I don't know how this is going to be like, because yes, we are almost done here, but I want you to teach me one move from Rover. I know I want you to teach me a move from Rover. just the killer part.
Okay, we have a song? Do we have a song?
No, just you've counted at 1, at 2, at 3.
Okay. I don't know, I'm in both, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't teach a lot. Let's go.
Okay, this is my favorite in Rover.
Not Trover, sorry, you said Love Shot was the tough. I wanted Love Shot, not Trover. No, sorry.
Love Shot. Okay, let's go. We're going to do this. It's very iconic. I loved how Kai did it.
You have to teach me, my dear.
Okay. This hand is this side.
How is it going?
Like, okay. Okay. It's more of da, and then
back.
You know? Yeah.
Back.
You know?
And the other hand is what I want you to see.
This keeps this side.
Back.
And then this keeps moving.
Okay, let's do.
Yeah.
I want this one. Oh.
It's more.
No, there's that move when they turn behind.
This.
Yes, of course I want this. You think I want the top thing? I don't want this.
Okay. Like it was really steps, you know, of
back, and then you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like
the hand, back, let's go. That's it. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. Stay for the next episode. It will air soon. Thank you very much and have a very lovely day. Peace. Sarang heyo.
sarang.
Thank you.